I'm in with a smirk like the price got rude. Deep voice tune for a stripped down groove. No pretty signal, no warning flash. First bar lands like a suitcase full of cash. Dry tactics with a sly little bounce. Thin dark loop makes the silence announce. I don't need layers, I don't need shine. One short phrase makes the whole thing mine. Cold hanging with the street side habit, old hunger. Sitting with the new lights, grab it. I keep my talk clip, keep the pace filthy. Smooth little walk, but the tone stays guilty. They dress up weak with a rich man filter. I hear cracks when the sentence is the tilt up. One side glance and the bluff gets nervous. I stay still with a premium purpose. I learned taste from an illy bare shelf. Learn trust by protecting myself. Mornings made my rhythm more stubborn. Late girls taught me how to move with no cover. Now the sound got class, but the bite stayed local. Every bar dressed up with a rough cut vocal. I don't turn pain into begging or posing. I make a hit with the dry drums closing. Kick comes clip like a stamp on a ledger. Snare snaps flat with a high price pressure. Hat roll skip, then they twist and scatter. Bass sits low while the words climb fatter. No soft blow trying to clean the damage. Just hard rap force with a boss like language. Every empty pocket waits for my timing. Deep no power with the front mix climbing. Don't bring respect when the lights get golden. Don't bring care when the doors start open. Don't bring praise with a sweet little costume. I know who left when the grey days cross through. They want access after the staircase finish. I keep that list where the fake got diminished. Few get close, fewer get trusted. Most get dropped when the first mask rusted. I don't chase status, I make plain look rare. Turn smooth sounds and the money in the air. No borrow walk, no copy, little gesture. No loud fake boss with a paper thin texture. I count tiny signs, not the crowd's reaction. Make one low line, do a full transaction. Bare beat, moving with a rich bad grin. First few seconds and the track gives in. She likes the voice as it sounds too certain. I say old wounds made the calm start working. Pretty can glow, still I check the weather. Soft words switch when the stakes pull better. If she speaks clean, all the time unfold. If she moves sly, every link turns old. No paragraph, no bit of performance. One smooth fade with a quiet importance. They want the full play, not the empty part. Want a clean face, not the locked up heart. Want a high view, not the broken stare. Want a rich tone, not the thin light there. Want a smooth wind, not the hard revision. Want a bright life, not the old collision. I fed every lap to the cadence and meter. Now each bar walks like a private keeper. Deep throw grip, every syllable planting. Fast flow neat with the whole beat slanted. I leave gaps open so the hit gets thicker. Make dry drums move like a cash count clicker. No glossy coat, no bright disguise, just front vocal weight with dangerous eyes. Hard articulation, clipped and clean. UK drill bounce with a luxury lean. Backstreet nerve in a hotel lounge manner. Quiet, try black mood with an all loud banner. I don't borrow sauce, I season mine darker. Turn thin loops into a sharp little marker. One pump breath drops, then the cadence gets greedy. Whole track leans when the low tone gets speedy. Face stays flat, but the tongue keeps grinning. First second starts and the track stops winning. If the view feels clean, up past like shadow. If the vibe feels cheap, I leave that battle. If she brings peace, I let that sit. If she brings tricks, I cancel it quick. No final warning, no public reply. Just a clean little exit, while the drums stay dry. Last word lands with a locked in bite. Deep voice forward, and the whole track tight. Yo, I punch for the silence. Yeah. I punch for the silence before drums settle. Deep voice heavy with a rich street metal. No soft signal, no entrance parade. First bar swings like a price already paid. Tiny dark flick with a dry little clatter. Whole beat thin but the vocal gets fatter. I don't ask for space, I tax the session. One low line turns air into confession. New scent sharp, old roll still print it. Fresh door open but the past came tinted. I keep my face still, keep the phrase crooked. Every small word sounds carefully cooked. They come loud with a showroom attitude. I hear weakness and the polished gratitude. One quick pause and the truth starts leaking. I stay quiet while the rhythm keeps speaking. I learn taste from the cheapest hour. Still bread nights and a half-dead shower. Had to make charm from a hard situation. Had to make sense from a cracked foundation. Like the room is class when my voice gets active. Still got grit in the way I rap it. I don't make wounds, beg for emotion. I make them move with expensive motion. Kick taps neat like a chord on the counter. Snare backs dry with a rich little flounder. Hat strip quick, then dip, then scatter. Baseline low while the vowels get badder. No sweet lift trying to make me tender. Just hard rap force with a frontline temper. Every blank pocket turns into property. Deep melt tone with a clean monopoly. Don't bring Hunter after seeing the profit. Don't bring love with a plan in the pocket. Don't bring cheers when the lights turn bigger. I remember silence like a name figure. They want seats now, want the view all finished. I keep old facts where the fake gets diminished. Few get close, less get trusted. Most get gone when the first mask rusted. I don't chase flash, I make plain feel rare. One dark fit and the whole scene stare. No copy walk, no borrow little flavor. No cheap loud boss with a temporary behavior. I count small signs, not public reaction. Make one short phrase, do major subtraction. Bare beat breathing with the voice in charge. First few seconds and the mood goes large. She likes the sound, says it feels forbidden. I say calm grew close when the past kept hitting. Pretty can glow, still I test the timing. Soft words shift when the new love shining. If she talks straight, I let time show. If she moves slick, I let that go. No long reply, no wounded little chapter. One smooth fade and the night moves after. They want the tall glass, not the dry mouth season. Want a neat laugh, not the real old reason. Want the clean frame, not the cracked up picture. Want the rich tone, not the poor day mixture. Want the bright lane, not the mud that shaped it. Want the full wind, not the way I chased it. I fed every lack to the rhythm of me, and now each bar walks like a private dealer. Deep throat grip, every letter gets planted. Fast flow sharp with the whole track slanted. I leave it open so the next word smacks. Make dry drums feel like a stack on stacks. No glossy shield, no bright disguise, just front vocal weight with expensive eyes. Hard articulation, clipped and rude. 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 with the luxury mood. Backplane nerve in a high-class sentence. Old heat hidden in a premium presence. I don't borrow style, I carve my title. Turn thin loops into a dark little light. One breath drops, then the cadence gets cheeky. Whole beat bends when the low tone gets sneaky. Face stays flat, but the tongue keeps winning. First, second in, and the track starts spinning. As the root feels clean on me, like smoke, the vibe feels cheap. I cut that rope. If she brings peace, I let it stay. If she brings tricks, I step away. No final warning, no public repair. Just a clean exit through expensive air. Lost bar lands with a heavy little stamp. Deep voice first and a whole beat cramp. I'm in with a smirk like the price got rude. Deep voice chewing for a stripped down groove. No pretty signal, no warning flash. First bar lands like a suitcase full of cash. Dry tactics with a sly little bounce. Thin dark Luke makes the silence announce. I don't need layers, I don't need shine. One short phrase makes the whole thing mine. Sharp coat hanging with a street side habit. Old hunger sitting with the new lights. Grab it, I keep my talk clipped, keep the pace filthy. Smooth little walk but the tone stays guilty. They dress up weak with a rich man filter. I hear cracks when the sentence starts to tilt up. One side glance and the bluff gets nervous. I stay still with a premium purpose. I learned taste from a nearly bare shelf. Learned trust by protecting myself. Cold mornings made my rhythm more stubborn. Late bills taught me how to move in no cover. Now the sound got class but the bite stayed local. Every bar dressed up with a rough cut vocal. I don't turn pain into begging or posing. I make it hit with the dry drums closing. Kick comes clip like a stamp on a ledger. Snare snaps flat with a high price pressure. Hat roll skip, then they twist and scatter. Bass sits low while the words climb fat, no soft glow. Tryna clean the damage, just hard rap force with a boss like language. Every empty pocket waits for my timing. Deep male power with the front mix climbing. Don't bring respect when the lights get golden. Don't bring care when the doors start open. Don't bring praise with a sweet little costume. I know who left when the grey days cross through. They want access after the staircase finished. I keep that list with a fake, got diminished. Few get close, fewer get trusted. Most get dropped when the first march rusted. I don't chase status, I make plain look rare. Turn small sounds into money in the air. No borrow walk, no copy little gesture. No loud fake boss with a paper thin texture. I count tiny signs, not the crowd's reaction. Make one low line, do a full transaction. Bare beat, breathing with a rich bad grin. First few seconds and the track gives in. She likes the voices, it sounds too certain. I say old wounds made the calm start working. Pretty can blow, still I check the weather. Soft word switch when the stakes pull better. If she speaks clean, I let time unfold. If she moves sly, every link turns old. No paragraph, no bitter performance. One smooth fade with a quiet importance. They want the full plate, not the empty part. Want a clean face, not the locked up heart. Want the high view, not the broken stare. Want a rich tone, not the thin night air. Want a smooth wind, not the hard revision. Want the bright life, not the old collision. I fed every lap to the cadence and meter. Now each bar walks like a private keeper. Deep throat grip, every syllable planted. Fast flow neat with the whole beat slanted. I leave gaps open so the hit gets thicker. Make dry drums move like a cash count clicker. No glossy coat, no bright disguise. Just front vocal weight with dangerous eyes. Hard articulation, clipped and clean. UK drill bounce with a luxury lean. Backstreet nerve in a hotel lounge, man. I quite black mood with a no loud banner. I don't borrow sauce, I season mine darker. Turn thin loops into a sharp little marker. One breath drops, then the cadence gets greedy. Whole track leans when the low tone gets speedy. Face stays flat, but the tongue keeps grinning. First, second starts, and the track starts winning. If the root feels clean, I pass like shadow. If the vibe feels cheap, I leave that battle. If she brings peace, I let that sit. If she brings tricks, I cancel it quick. No final warning, no public reply. Just a clean little exit while the drums stay dry. Last word lands with a locked in bite. Deep voice forward and the whole track tight. I'm on beat. Yeah. I'm on beat at zero with a grin in the throat. Deep voice heavy like a seal black note. No warm door, no welcome inside. First bar lands and the whole thing bites. Dry little slack, then the hats get cheeky. Thin loop moving with a mood too sneaky. I don't need plenty, I need one phrase. One low sound makes the whole place fade. Trim fresh, step quiet, stare too flat. Old road still living where the vowel sit at. I keep it simple, never overpainted. Rich feel rough, never too sainted. They want big noise, I bring clip diction. Small words carrying strict conviction. One quick look and the fake gets thinner. I sit calm like a tax-free sinner. I came from nights with a fridge light humming. Old bills stacked and the rain kept drumming. Had to make courage out of almost nothing. Had to keep moving when the lock stopped coming. Now the flow wears glass but the bite stays feral. Sharp little rhythm with a high grade peril. I don't dress scars for a sympathy camera. I make them hit for a dangerous grammar. Kick taps tight like a knock on the counter. Snare hits dry and the bassline louder. Hats roll quick with a bent little swing. Bare beat breeze while the low voice king. No bright hook trying to soften the landing. Just hard rap weight with the vocal commanding. Every gap waits then I step through clean. Deep male pressure with the luxury lean. Don't bring praise when the climb looks finished. Don't bring care after doubt but diminish. Don't bring trust with a hidden little limb voice. I rap bad faith in the back of the voice. They want front row, now the name looks bigger. I remember silence like a pullback trigger. Few get close, few will get chosen. Most links crap when the old truth opens. I don't chase drip, I make plain look costly. Dark fit simple with the tone moving bossy. No rented posture, no copy behavior. No fake loud man with the bargain flavored. Little speech, little grin, little handout waiting. I see that early, no need debating. One short bar and the drums start folding. Minimal beat with the whole mood golden. She can look fine, still I check the rhythm. pretty words turn when the stakes move. Rhythm if the talk runs clean, I keep it grown. If the smile turns sharp, I leave it alone. No angry text, no public little scene. One smooth cut and the slate stays clean. I don't chase closure, I value distance. Peace got priced by a hard existence. They want the soft seat, not the street light waiting. Want the full glass, not the dry mouth craving. Want the paid tone, not the cheap room echo. Want the good view, not the low flow metal. Want the clean win, not the long correction. Want the calm face, not the self-protection. I fed all lacking the rhythm and labor. Now every line tastes like earned behavior. Deep throat hit, every letter line sturdy. Fast flow neat, but the mood stays dirty. Not messy sound, just a rough edge manner. Streetwise snare under quiet black banner. I leave space wide so the punch gets wide. I make dry drums feel like a rich night rider. No crowded layer, no glitter disguise. Front vocal weight with expensive eyes. Back lane lesson in the first class sentence. Soul grid sitting in the premium presence. I don't bubble flavor, I shop a man raw. Turn thin little sounds in the private low. One breath snaps, then the cadence gets reckless. Whole track bends with the low voice necklace. Face stays blank, but the bars keep smirking. First, second in, and the whole thing working. If the route looks straight, I pass unseen. If the vibe feels cheap, I switch that scene. If peace comes real, I let time prove. If game show once, I don't move. No final warning, no second repair. Just a clean exit through heavy night air. Last bar drops with a sealed off bite. Deep voice forward and the bare beat tight. Beat tight. I punch through the silence before drums settle. Deep voice heavy with a rich street metal. No soft signal, no interest parade. First bar swings like a price already paid. Tiny dark flick with a dry little clatter. Whole beat thin but the vocal gets fatter. I don't ask for space, I text the session. One low line turns there into confession. New sense sharp, old roll so printed. Fresh door opens but the past came tinted. I keep my face still, keep the phrase crooked. Every small word sounds carefully cooked. They come loud with a showroom attitude. I hear weakness in a polished gratitude. One quick pause and the truth starts leaking. I stay quiet while the rhythm keeps speaking. I learned taste from the cheapest hour. Stale bread nights in a half-dead shower. Had to make charm from a hard situation. Had to make sense from a cracked foundation. Now the room here's class when my voice gets active. Still got grit in the way I rap it. I don't make wounds, beg for emotion. I make them move with expensive motion. Kick taps neat like a code on a counter. Snare bites dry with a rich little flounder. Hats trip quick then dip then scatter. Baseline low while the vowels get badder. No sweet lift tryna make me tender. Just hard rap force with a frontline temper. Every blank pocket turns into property. Deep no tone with a clean monopoly. Don't bring honor after seeing the profit. Don't bring love with a plan in the pocket. Don't bring cheers when the lights turn bigger. I remember silence like a name figure. They want seats now, what the view all finished. I keep old facts with the fake gets diminished. Few get close, less get trusted. Most get gone when the first mark's rusted. I don't chase flash, I make plain feel rare. One dark fit and a whole scene stare. No copy walk, no borrow little flavor. No cheap loud boss with a temporary behavior. I count small signs, not public reaction. Make one short phrase do major subtraction. Bare beat breathing with the voice in charge. First few seconds and the mood goes large. She likes the sound, says it feels forbidding. I say kangaroo claws when the past kept hitting. Pretty can glow, still I test the timing. Soft word shift when a new life shining. If she talk straight, I let time show. If she moves slick, I let that go. No long reply, no win a little chapter. One smooth fade and the night moves after. They want a tall glass, not a dry mouth season. Want a neat laugh, not a real low reason. Want a clean frame, not a cracked up picture. Want a rich tone, not the poor day mixture. Want a bright lane, not the mud that shaped it. Want a full wind, not the way I chased it. I fed every lack to the rhythm and meter. Now each bar walks like a private dealer. Deep throat grip, every letter gets planted. Fast flow sharp with the whole track slanted. I leave air open so the next word smacks. Nick dry drums feel like a stack on stacks. No glossy shield, no bright disguise. Just front vocal weight with expensive eyes. Hard articulation, clipped and rude. UK drill bounce with a luxury mood. Back lane nerve in a high class sentence. Old heat hidden in a premium presence. I don't borrow style, I carve mine tighter. Turn thin loops into dark little lighter. One breath drops, then the cadence gets cheeky. Whole beat bends when the low tone gets sneaky. Face stays flat, but the tongue keeps winning. First, second in, then the track starts spinning. If the root feels clean, I move like smoke. If the vibe feels cheap, I cut that rope. If she brings peace, I let it stay. If she brings tricks, I step away. No final warning, no public repair. Just a clean exit through expensive air. Last bar lines with a heavy little stamp. Deep voice first and the whole beat crap. No. Oh no. I remember for the bar line knows my name. Deep voice heavy with a high price frame. No soft build, no polite little stare. First sound lands and the thin beat tears. Dry snap clicks like a luck on velvet. Small dark loop makes the whole mood selfish. I don't need colour, I don't need a crowd. One low phrase makes the silence get loud. Clean step sharp, but the souls remember. Old rain nights in the grey December. New light shining on a heart made posture. Calm face sitting with a past turn harsher. They speak big with a showroom grin. I hear fear where the words begin. One small crack in the way they answer. I move past like a rich bad dancer. I learned taste from a nearly bare counter. Cold tap dripping and the bills got louder. Had to make pride from a short little chance. Had to keep shape for a bent circumstance. Now the flow feels dressed but the tongue stays gritty. Rough fold hunger in a high grade city. I don't make runes in a soft decoration. I make them strike through pronunciation. Kick taps firm like a stamping custom. Snare cuts dry in a week, get accustomed. Hats run quick with a sly little shuffle. Bass stays low while the vocal brings muscle. No one chorus, no gussy little saving. Just hard rap weight with the whole track caving. Every gap sits there waiting for orders. Deep male tone crossing private borders. Don't bring smiles when the table looks brighter. Don't bring care when the jacket gets finer. Don't bring trust with the price tucked under. I read that quick when the fake talks thunder. They want the front, now the root looks scenic. I keep all facts in a place more secret. Few get through, few will get chosen. Most links snap when the truth gets frozen. I don't chase shine, I make plain feel premium. Dark fit simple with a low voice medium. No copy flex, no bargain position. No paper made bust with a loud exhibition. I count details, not public attention. Make one short line feel like intervention. Bare beat breathing, my tone sits royal. UK drill bounce with a backstreet coil. She likes the sound says it feels too risky. I say trust got rare when the days move quickly. Pretty can glow but I still read motion. Soft words blend when they smell promotion. If she speaks clean I let time handle. If she moves sly I cut that candle. No long reply, no winner display. One quiet turn and I'm already away. They want the high view, not the stairwell smell on the full glass. Not the dry old well, want the fresh name. Not the failed attempt, want the smooth voice. Not the years I kept, want the pay tone. Not the late night hunger, want the calm walk. Not the weight gone under, I turned every lack into rhythm and flavor. Now each line moves that earn behavior. Deep throat hit, every letter is planted. Fast flow, neat with a pocket commanded. I leave air open so the punch grows larger. Make small drums feel like a black type charger. No crowded sound, no bright disguise. Just front vocal force with expensive eyes. Hard articulation, clipped and rude. Money scented, bounce with a streetwise mood. Back road lesson in a polished sentence. Old dust hidden in a premium presence. I don't borrow sauce, I season mine darker. Turn thin loops into sharp night marker. One breath lands and the cadence gets greedy. Whole track burns when the lowest get speedy. Face stays flat but the bar works smiling. First, second in and the whole be sliding. The path stays clean, I glide with manners. If the vibe turns false, I lower the banners. If peace comes through, I let that prove. If game show on, I don't move. No final warning, no second repair. Just a clean exit through expensive air. Last word drops with a locked and bite. Deep voice forward and a bare beat tight. I'm on beat. I'm on beat. I'm on beat zero. I'm on beat zero with a grin in the throat. Deep voice heavy like a seal black note. No warm door, no welcome in sight. First bar lands and the whole thing bites. Dry little slap, then the hats get cheeky. Thin loop moving with a mood too sneaky. I don't need plenty, I need one phrase. One low sound makes the whole place fade. Trim fresh, step quiet, stare too flat. Old bro still living with a vow sit. I keep it simple, never overpainted. Rich feel rough, never too sainted. They want big noise, I bring clip diction. Small words carrying strict conviction. One quick look and the fake gets thinner. I sit calm like a tax-free sinner. I came from nights with the fridge light humming. Old bills stacked and the rain kept drumming. Had to make courage out of almost nothing. Had to keep moving when the luck stopped coming. Now the flow wears class but the bite stays feral. Sharp little rhythm with a high grade peril. I don't just scars for a sympathy camera. I make them hit through a dangerous grammar. Kick taps tight like a knock on the counter. Snare hits dry and the bassline louder. Hats roll quick with a bent little swing. Bare beat breeze while the low voice king. Not bright hook trying to soften the landing. Just hard rap weight with a vocal commanding. Every gap waits then I step through clean. Deep no pressure with a luxury lean. Don't bring praise when the climb looks finished. Don't bring care after doubt got diminished. Don't bring trust with a hidden little invoice. I read bad faith in the back of the voice. They want front row, now the name looks bigger. I remember silence like a pullback trigger. Few get close, few will get chosen. Most links crack when the old truth opens. I don't chase step, I make plain look costly. Dark fit simple with the tone moving bossy. No brent to posture, no copy behaving. No fake loud man with a bargain favor. Little speech, little grin, little hand out waiting. I see that early, no need debating. One shot bar and the drum start folding. Minimal beat with the whole mood golden. She could look fine, still I check the rhythm. Pretty words turn when the stakes move with them. If the talk runs clean, I keep it going. If the smile turns sharp, I leave it alone. No angry text, no public little scene. One smooth cut and the slate stays clean. I don't chase closure, I value distance. Peace got priced by your hard existence. They want the soft seat, not the street light waiting. Want the full glass, not the dry mouth craving. Want the paid tone, not the cheap room mecha. Want the good view, not the low floor mecha. Want the clean win, not the long correction. Want the calm face, not the self-protection. I fiddle lacking to rhythm and labor. Now every line tastes like earned behavior. Deep throat hit, every letter land sturdy. Fast flow neat, but the mood stays dirty. Not messy sound, just a rough edge manner. Streetwise snare under a quiet black banner. I leave space wide, so the punch gets wide. I may drive drums feel like a rich nut rider. No crowded leg and no glitter disguise. Front vocal weight with expansive eyes. Back lane lesson in a first class sentence. All grit sitting in the premium presence. I don't borrow flavor by shopping my raw. Turn thin little sounds into private law. One breath snaps then the cadence gets reckless. Whole track bends with a low voice necklace. Face stays face blank, but the bars keep smirking. First, second in, and the whole thing working. If the route looks straight, I pass unseen. If the buy feels cheap, I switch that scene. If peace comes real, I let time prove. If game show once, I don't move. No final warning, no second repair, just a clean exit through. Heavy night air, last bar drops with a sealed off bite. Deep voice forward, a bare beat tight. I'm active before the drums get settled. Deep voice pushing with a rich street metal. No soft welcome, no pretty little sign. First bar snaps on the whole track mine. Thing loop clicks with a cocky little grin. Dry clap hits and the bass creeps in. I don't need fireworks, I need one gap, one hard sentence makes the whole thing slap. Tone part where the drums stay hollow. Sharp words moving and the shadows follow. I keep the pace tight, keep the mouth disrespectful. Clean pronunciation but the mood stays dreadful. Not spooky, just heavy with a grown man stance. Rich little swing with a back row dance. They hear that bite and the talk gets smaller. One short run makes the whole night taller. I came from floors where the heat move lazy. Old fan rattling, the bills look crazy. Had to make pride out of crumbs and patience. Had to build form from bad situations. Now the sound feels polished but the nerves stayed rough. Every line carries what the years built up. I don't beg ears with a sad explanation. I turn rough memory into sharp dictation. Kick taps crisp like a cold being entered. Snare cuts dry and the voice stays centered. Hat starts skating with a quick little lean. Bass on the foot but the vocal stays clean. No bright glow trying to sweeten the damage. Just hard rap force with a high grade language. Every pause waits like a door left open. Deep male power with the whole track broken. Don't bring talk if the action looks thinner. Don't bring shine with a cheap little shimmer. Don't bring love when the winds get louder. I know who move when the sky look cloudier. They want new seats when the climb looks finished. I keep old names where the trust got diminished. Few get near, fewer get through. Most get gone when the real facts grew. I don't chase status, I sharpen the silence. Make calm look rude without raising violence. No borrow flex, no plastic little crown. No loud fake boss with a paper built sound. I count small shifts, not the crowd's reaction. One deep phrase does a full contraction. Bare beat breathing, my voice sits wider. 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 bounce with a dark glass rider. They want the high lift, not the broken stairs. Want a full plate, not the unpaid cares. Want a fresh look, not the nice win. No sleep, want a strong tone, not the hurt underneath. Want a smooth win, not the long correction. Want a big shine, not the self-protection. I fed every lack into rhythm and flavor. Now each bar walks like a private favor. No sweet rescue, no glossy pretending. From vocal sharp, from beginning to ending. Fast flow neat, every corner stays planted. Hard chest push with a pricky commanded. I leave air open so the hits feel bigger. Make small drums move like a high stick trigger. Minimal sound, maximum bite. Deep voice forward with a whole mix tight. Corner store nerve in a premium sentence. Soul road heat in a clean cut presence. I don't copy sauce, I cook mine bitter. Turn thin sound to heavyweight. Glitter one breath lands, then the cadence gets greedy. Whole track bends when the deep tongue gets speedy. Face stays blank but the bars keep grinning. First second starts and the track starts winning. If the route feels clear, I slide without noise. If the vibe feels fake, I cancel that choice. If peace comes real, let time show it. If a game show once, I already know it. No long speech, no public display, just a sharp low cut and I'm gone that day. Lost word lands with a rich hard bite. Deep voice first and the whole track tight. I'm in before the ball, yeah. I'm in before the ball, I knows my name. Deep voice, heavy with a high price frame. No soft build, no polite little stare. First sound lands and the thin beat tears. Dry snap clicks like a lock on velvet. Small dark loop makes the whole move selfish. I don't need color, I don't need the crowd. One little phrase made the silence get loud. Clean step sharp, but the souls remember. Old rain nights in a grey December. New light shining on the heart, make posture. Calm face sitting where the past turn harsher. They speak big with a showroom grin. I hear fear where the words begin. One small crack in the way they answer. I move past like a rich bad dancer. I learned taste from a nearly bare counter. Cold tap dripping and the bills got louder. Had to make pride from a short little chance. Had to keep shape for a bent circumstance. Now the flow feels dressed but the tongue stays gritty. Rough old hunger in a high grade city. I don't make wounds in the soft decoration. I make them strike through pronunciation. Kick taps firm like a stamping custom. Snap cuts dry in a week, get accustomed. Hats run quick with a sly little shuffle. Bass stays low while the vocal brings muscle. No warm chorus, no glossy little saving. Just hard rap weight with the whole track caving. Every gap sits there waiting for orders. Deep melt tone crossing private borders. Don't bring smiles when the table looks brighter. Don't bring care when the jacket gets finer. Don't bring trust with the price tucked under. I read that quick when the fate took thunder. They want the front, now the route looks scenic. I keep old facts in a place more secret. Few get through, fewer get chosen. Most links snap when the truth gets frozen. I don't chase shine, I'm replaying feel premium. Dark fit simple with a low waist medium. No copy flex, no bargain position. No paper made boss with a loud exhibition. I count details, not public attention. Make my short line feel like intervention. Bare beat breathing, my tone sits royal. 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 bounce with a backstreet coil. She likes the sound, says it feels too risky. I say trust got rare when the days move quickly. Pretty can glow, but I still read motion. Soft words bend when there's no promotion. If she speaks clean, I let time handle. If she moves sly, I'll cut that candle. No long reply, no wounded display. One quiet turn and I'm already away. They want the high view, not the stairwell smell. Want the full glass, not the dry old well. Want the fresh name, not the failed attempt. Want the smooth voice, not the years I kept. Want the pay tone, not the late night hunger. Want the calm walk, not the weight gone under. I turned every lack into rhythm and flavor. Now each line moves like behavior. Deep throat hit, every letter sits planted. Fast flow neat with a pocket commanded. I leave there open so the punch grows large. I make small drums feel like a black tie charger. No crowded sound, no bright disguise. Just front vocal force with expensive eyes. Hard articulation, clipped and rude. Money send it bounce with a streetwise mood. Back road lesson in a Polish sentence. So dust hidden in a premium presence. I don't borrow sauce, I season mine darker. Turn thin loops into a sharp 9 marker. One breath lands and the cadence gets greedy. Whole track bends when the low voice gets speedy. Face stays flat but the bar works smiling. First, second in and the whole beat slide. The path stays clean up, glide with manners. If the vibe turns force, I'll lower the banners. If peace comes real, I let that prove. If game show once, I don't move. No fine, no winner, no second repair. Just a clean exit to expensive air. Last word drops with a lock can bite. Deep voice forward and the bear beat tight. I'm active before the drums get settled. Deep voice pushing with a rich street metal. No soft welcome, no pretty little sign. First bar snaps and the whole track mine. Thin loop clicks with a crooked little grin. Dry clap hits and the bass creeps in. I don't need fireworks, I need one gap. One hard sentence makes the whole thing slap. Deep tone part where the drums stay hollow. Sharp words moving in the shadows follow. I keep the pace tight, keep the mouth disrespectful. Clean pronunciation but the mood stays dreadful. No squeaky, just heavy with a grown man stance. Rich little swing with a back road dance. They hear that bite and the talk gets smaller. One short run makes the whole night taller. I came from floors where the heat move lazy. Old fan rattling, the bills look crazy. Had to make pride out of crumbs and patience. Had to build form from bad situations. Now the sound feels polished but the nerve stayed rough. Every line carries where the years built up. I don't beg ears with a sad explanation. I turn rough memory into sharp dictation. Kick taps crisp like a cold being entered. Snare cuts dry and the voice stays centered. Hat starts skating with a quick little lean. Bass on the foot but the vocal stays clean. No bright glow trying to sweeten the damage. Just hard rap force with a high grade language. Every pause waits like a door left open. Beat mill power with the whole track broken. Don't bring talk if the action looks thinner. Don't bring shine with a cheap little shimmer. Don't bring love when the winds get louder. I know who move when the sky looks cloudy. They want new seats when the climb looks finished. I keep old names where the trust go diminish. Few get near, fewer get through. Most get gone when the real facts grew. I don't chase status, I sharpen the silence. Make calm look rude without raising violence. No borrow flex, no plastic little crown. No loud fake boss with a paper built sound. I count small shifts, not the crowd's reaction. One deep phrase does a full contraction. Bare beat breathing, my voice sits wider. 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 bounce with a dark glass rider. They want the high lift, not the broken stairs. Want a full plate, not the unpaid cares. Want the fresh look, not the nights with no sleep. Want a strong tone, not the hurt underneath. Want a smooth win, not the long correction. Want a big shine, not the self-protection. I fed every lack into rhythm and flavor. Now each bar walks like a private favor. No sweet rescue, no glossy pretending. Front vocal sharp from beginning to ending. Fast flow neat, every corner stays planted. Hard chest push with a pocket commanded. I leave air open so the hits feel bigger. Make small drums move like a high stake trigger. Minimal sound, maximum bite. Deep voice forward with a whole mix tight. Cornerstone nerve in a premium sentence. Old road heat in a clean cut presence. I don't copy sauce, I cook mine bitter. Turn thin sounds into heavyweight glitter. One breath lands, then the cadence gets greedy. Whole track bends when the deep tone gets speedy. Face stays blank, but the bars keep grinning. First sec starts and the track starts winning. If the route feels clear, I slide without noise. If the vibe feels fake, I cancel that choice. If peace comes real, I let time show it. If game show once, I already know it. No long speech, no public display. Just a sharp little cut and I'm gone that day. Last word lands with a rich hard bite. Deep voice first and the whole track tight. Whole track tight.